Capricorn, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy. What's influencing you? Okay, we have two. So looking here, bottom of the deck, I'm getting the Two of Wands. There's something about seeing the potential in a situation here. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself. It's coming through very clearly in the cards. In fact, your current energy here with the Hermit, so this is that internal reflection, really thinking things through. There's a healing element to this Virgo energy, and it's influenced here by the Strength card. So you really have been facing something head on, and there is a ringing that just started in my left ear. So you might want to look that up. I forget, I don't remember what ear means what. So look it up, but I got it in my left ear and it's already gone. So something about you, I'm getting thinking differently, acting differently, this healing, facing it head on, not letting it become a bigger influence on your life. I'm getting a sense of whatever this wound is that you've been healing from, this had a pretty significant impact on the decisions that you were making. And in order for you to make different decisions going forward, you decided that this was the time to really work on this, find the healing within yourself, or really process everything internally. And what the universe wants you to focus on here with the Ten of Wands is about letting go, letting that chapter close, recognizing that the past is done. There is no going back and changing anything. It's really just about movement forward and putting down all of those burdens and responsibilities. The Judgment card is showing up in your past energy. So this is about you making a very clear decision. What you decided to prioritize was yourself, your own well-being, your emotional well-being, healing from whatever this wound was. Wherever you saw something holding you back, this is where you made a decision. Okay, I'm going to face this. I'm going to address it, move through it, process so I can move on. The Justice card is showing up in your Strength. So this is about you finding and maintaining balance. When I look at your near future, I'm getting the Six of Swords with the World. The World is a chapter closing. The Six of Swords is moving on. So you really are putting the past behind you. It's happening. You've been doing a lot of work. I'm definitely picking up that energy. It's showing up pretty loudly in the cards as well. When I look at the external influences here, I am getting the Empress with the Three of Wands. This has been a journey. The Three of Wands indicates a card of patience. So this has been happening over a period of time. But what you're doing is really healing something within yourself. You're aligning yourself with your purpose, with your journey. That Venus energy showing up with the Empress, it's really emphasizing what you love, what you value. And it feels like you've known this, that in order to go after what you want, you had to let something else go, but you weren't really ready to until recently. And this is where you really started working on it and said, okay, if I'm really going to break free, I need to do the work. It's just not going to do itself. And so this is what's been happening. So the universe is really orchestrating the release of a cycle, something that weighed on you very heavily, and you're embracing it. Showing up in your hopes or fears is the Four of Wands. So this is a reason to celebrate. It is one of the marriage cards within tarot. So if part of the reason that you are processing and moving on from the past is so that you can have that better future with another person, this is definitely showing up here in the reading. If it's not about a relationship specifically, it is finding a reason to celebrate. It's embracing that more positive side of life. And then we have the Scorpio energy showing up in your potential outcome. So this is the Death and Rebirth card. This is endings connected to new beginnings. You've been releasing something and you are getting a brand new beginning connected to it. The new beginning is going to show up different than what you've experienced in the past. It's not going to be something that looks or feels anything like what you've been through. I'm not getting that sense at all. So let's start clarifying. With the Hermit and the Strength, I'm getting the Page of Swords. A lot of clarity has been coming through what this wound was, what you needed to do to heal it, what you need to do to release it. With the Ten of Wands, I'm getting the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a lot of confusing energy. The Ten of Wands, this feels like you had a lot of responsibilities thrown at you and it made it really difficult for you to prioritize. I'm getting prioritize yourself, but even within this, what all of these burdens were. Which ones were the most important? What needed to be taken care of right now and what could wait till tomorrow? It feels like whatever this chapter was that you're closing out of, it had a really significant impact on all of the decisions that you made. It created this kind of cloud over everything that you did where you weren't able to see clearly. You weren't able to make clear decisions at all. That's changing. In fact, it changed here in the past with that Judgment card because the Judgment's a very clear decision. And with the Moon. And so what happened here in the past is you hit this kind of point where you were ready to face your inner self. That's how the Moon's coming across. Your emotional side, how everything was impacting you, what you really wanted here started to become a priority. And so it required you to focus on this, really process and move through it all. And you absolutely are. Yep, with the Justice card, I'm getting the Eight of Cups. So the balance comes when you walk away from something, which is that last chapter. It's this that you're moving away from. With the Six of Swords and the World, I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about you investing in yourself, investing in your future. Your reading is so crystal clear. For as much confusing energy as I see happening in your past, what you're trying to let go of, that just dark, cloudy, mixed emotions, not sure what to do with that energy, that chapter is over. And what you have is a very crystal clear path forward, and you're embracing it. With the Three of Wands, I'm getting the Star card. So what you want, it's been a work in progress. It's about you, and you have been. You've been on this journey, embracing it, learning the lessons, moving forward. With the Empress, I'm getting the Hanged Man. Things are going to unfold differently for you. That's that Death and Rebirth card, but it's really showing up here in the external influences as well. And so that Hanged Man energy is about seeing things from a different perspective. This indicates that what you want, focusing on what you want, what you love and value, is opening up new opportunities. It's allowing you to explore things in a different way, take a different route to get to what you want. With the Four of Wands, I'm getting the Three of Cups. I mean, this is a reason to celebrate and maybe spending time with friends and family, but really just that happiness that you're looking for. These are both very happy cards, and you're really focused on your emotions and what's in your best interest going forward. With the Death card, I'm getting the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is about you exploring your emotions. And so that Death and Rebirth energy with the Page of Cups is a very naive kind of energy. It's those early stages, initial kind of feelings that you have, those kind of steps that you're taking. They feel very different than what you've done before, which is why they're coming across with that naive energy. But you really are going to embrace your emotional side and go down the path of, is this in my best interest? How does it make me feel? Am I getting what I need out of this situation? And using that to make your decisions instead of this kind of tasks and burdens and all of this other stuff that's been weighing you down. So Capricorn, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.